Welcome to the Obscure Files. In this video, we're taking a deep dive into a bar that dates back to the Gold Rush. This is part 2 in a series about the most haunted place in each state. If you missed last week's video, you can find the link in the description. Thanks for checking out this video. When it comes to tourist destinations, there are few places as inspiring and breathtaking as America's northernmost state, Alaska. Over 1 million people travel to Alaska every year to take in its natural beauty. It is one of the few places on planet Earth where you can experience the incredible Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights. Alaska is also home to the Red Onion Saloon. Located in Skagway, Alaska, the Red Onion Saloon holds some of the richest history of any locale in Alaska. From tales of fame and fortune to stories of illicit activities, we will be taking a deep dive into this historic bar. To understand the story of the Red Onion Saloon, we need to go all the way back to the 1890s, when prospectors discovered gold in the Klondike region of Alaska and Canada. Over 1,000 miners traveled to the Klondike after a man named Skookum Jim and his family found a deposit of gold. On the way, a little town named Skagway was formed. As soon as Skagway was put on the map, restaurants, hotels, and other establishments were constructed for those passing through and for those looking to make Skagway their home. One of these establishments that was created was the Red Onion Saloon. The Red Onion Saloon was initially constructed in 1897 as a bar and brothel catering to businessmen and fortune seekers. It quickly gained notoriety as one of the most luxurious establishments in Skagway. It's common knowledge that during the peak of the gold rush, places like Skagway were filled with characters from all walks of life, and the Red Onion played a central role in the town's vibrant nightlife. Those looking to unwind and distract themselves from their everyday troubles would pass the time by drinking and gambling. The Red Onion gained a reputation for being more than just a saloon. It became known as a place of entertainment of all types. It was one of many such establishments that thrived in gold rush towns, providing a bit of relief and distraction for the predominantly male population. The nature of the saloon meant that the occasional bad occurrence was not uncommon. It's also well known that many places like the Red Onion were a place where unsavory characters and shady people would convene to give in to their guilty pleasures. These types of people and their activities often cast a shadow on the good times. There's a story that is unique to the Red Onion Saloon, however, that many believe to be a tragic love story. The story is of a woman named Lydia. Her story goes back to the Gold Rush era. Lydia, a young and beautiful woman, found herself sunken into the life of the Gold Rush. She was known by many for her beauty and charm. She captured the hearts of many who sought entertainment at the Red Onion. The story takes its dark turn when it is said that she fell in love with a prospector who was a regular. With her occupation and role at the saloon and brothel, and the prospector's role in the Gold Rush, society barred them from having any type of relationship. They pursued a relationship, but only behind the scenes. But then, the prospector realized that he could not commit to a relationship with Lydia. This drove the prospector to chase fortune and adventure, leaving Lydia behind. Soon after, Lydia is said to have passed inside the saloon. Whether if by her own hand or if there was foul play involved, the cause is still a mystery. Others believe that she passed as a result of a disease she contracted while working at the Red Onion. However, it's important to note that her death is only believed to have occurred at the Red Onion and is not documented. If you're enjoying the video so far, be sure to hit the like button. Leave a comment letting me know what your thoughts are on the legend of Lydia. As times changed and the ideals of society shifted, so did the business at the Red Onion. In the early 20th century, the Red Onion underwent transformation, evolving from a bordello to a more conventional saloon. Despite the changes, the building held on to its charm. The decline of the gold rush brought challenges, and at times the Red Onion faced neglect. But thanks to the resurgence of interest in preserving historical sites, the building was eventually restored to its former glory. Since the Klondike Gold Rush died out, the building has had many uses. It's been used as a saloon, army barracks, and a bakery. Today, however, it is back to its original use and is now a bar and saloon, and visiting the saloon is like taking a step back in time. Like many places with a rich history, the Red Onion Saloon is no stranger to ghostly legends. Witnessing apparitions and hearing disembodied voices and whispers are common. Workers, guides, and patrons report coming into contact with some of those who refuse to leave the Red Onion. While this type of alleged paranormal activity is common in many places of its kind, there is one phenomenon that is unique to the Red Onion. Countless visitors and staff have reported coming into contact with the ghost of Lydia. Most of the claims come from the upstairs area of the saloon, where the rooms would be used during its brothel days. Those who come into contact with the ghost of Lydia report seeing the apparition of a woman wearing a long dark dress. Others report smelling perfume in areas where Lydia is reported to have spent most of her time. It is also reported that the ghost of Lydia tends to be more hostile to men. Some men have reported having a general feeling of not being welcomed into the bar, while others have left the saloon with unexplained marks like scratches and bruises on their bodies. There was also an alleged instance where a disturbance in the saloon prompted a police response. When police arrived, they were met with the apparition of a woman who darted down a hall and disappeared. Today, the Red Onion Saloon is still as popular among locals as it was when it served those during the Klondike Gold Rush. Whether or not you believe the haunting tales that come from within its walls, the Red Onion Saloon is the type of stop that you'll find on any paranormal investigator's bucket list. On the next part of this series, we are traveling to the American Southwest and taking a look at the most haunted place in Arizona. Be sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that video. And be sure to check out my other videos on haunted places by checking out the playlist linked to the card on the screen. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure you give it a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing for more videos about the odd, the dark, and the weird. Leave a comment letting me know what other places you'd like me to cover in a video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.